In the shining hallways of St. Jude's Academy, Elias moved like a shadow. His old blue uniform, his slightly bent back, and the mop in his hands were his entire world. Students walked past him as if he didn't exist, and to the teachers, he was just the old janitor who picked up trash after the bell rang. No one had ever asked what story was hidden behind those wrinkled hands. No one had ever wondered what kind of life the man who polished the school floors had lived. But Elias never complained. He quietly watched the children laughing and running through the halls, and he continued his work with a quiet, mysterious peace. Sometimes he would pause for a moment and look at the classrooms, listening to the sound of students learning, smiling softly before returning to his work. One afternoon, the school administration gathered for an emergency meeting. 15 years earlier, the school had been on the edge of bankruptcy. The building was about to be sold, and the teachers were close to losing their jobs. Then suddenly, an anonymous check had arrived. $25 million. That single donation had changed the future of the entire school. The mysterious donor had asked for only one condition. My name must never be revealed. Just make sure these children have a future. Now, on the school's 25th anniversary, an old lawyer walked into the principal's office carrying a document. It was a will, a document that would finally reveal the identity of the unknown angel. When the file was opened, the principal's hands began to shake. Inside was a photo of Elias, along with his signature. It turned out that Elias was the only heir of a wealthy business family. Years ago, he had donated his entire fortune to save the school from closing. He had nothing left after that. Nothing except his love for the place that helped shape young lives. For the past 15 years, he had worked there as a simple janitor, just so he could quietly watch the students succeed, the very students whose future he had protected. The next morning, Elias was collecting trash in the hallway like always. Suddenly, the principal and the entire staff stood in front of him. The hallway fell silent. The principal gently took Elias's old hands and, with tears in his eyes, said, "Sir, we never realized who you truly were." Elias smiled softly and replied, "You didn't need to recognize me. All that mattered was that the children had a roof under which they could learn." Then he quietly picked up his mop again and returned to his work. Lesson: true heroes never make noise. Sometimes they are right around you, quietly changing the world.